My story began here, in one of old London's dark alleys, on an autumn evening in 1888. You could say that from an early age I felt a connection to something greater than myself, something I couldn't recognize. I dreamt incredible, strange, and terrible dreams. Dreams, as I knew even then, that are unfamiliar to ordinary people. In those days, the occult sciences were a fashionable hobby among the educated youth, and I, a second-year student at London University, followed the vogue. Enraptured, we read the works of mystics and alchemists. It seemed like we were exploring a world that our teachers were trying to hide from us. We were young, confident, not thinking where the path might lead us. That evening, my fellow students decided to perform an exorcism in an abandoned house in the old quarter. My old friend and I decided to participate in the experiment. My friend was called Harry, a former officer. He was older and more experienced, but we found common ground with fantastic ease. Clever and sarcastic, in contrast to myself. He was skeptical about the occult, dismissing every supernatural phenomenon as a trick of the imagination or an alcohol-induced fantasy. We wandered the gloomy labyrinth of the old quarter for good half an hour. Finally, my companions found the house. Glancing around like thieves, we hurried inside.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Monza Games, and today we're gonna play this awesome game. I just want to tell you guys this, okay? It is an exorcism game, and like, it could be maybe something you don't want to see at all. I understand that 100%. Please click away. This is not for all people, this game. I don't even think I'm gonna enjoy this game that much, or it's against my belief as well, but I'm gonna play this game because I think it's an awesome game. It looks pretty cool, and it will teach us a lot more things. So, with that being said, guys, I just want to thank you guys for tuning in. Let's see if this video can reach 15 likes. That would be awesome. And let's get into it. So, day 1, Sunday. Crackled floorboards creaked loudly as we walked up the stairs of the old house. The air was heavy with dust. It was... Is it was? Or... Is that a W? It was hard to breathe. Yeah, that's supposed to be a W. At first, I thought it was... the ever-present grime. And this soon dawned on me. It was fear that was taking my breath. My heart was heavily pounding in my ears. The feeling that something irreversible is about to happen just wouldn't leave. Top screen, you see the phrase. Okay. Cough. Okay, Jeremy now. This is why I thought this game would be cool. But just before we go too deep, I just want to put the music softer, because Jay's, dude. That music, though, is way too loud. Yeah, it's a bit better. Cough. Pew. Until tonight, I didn't know that a house can be quite as grimy. To see the previous phrase, you can swipe to the left. What was that? You are not used to the everyday grime? Remind me to take you to the nearest workhouse someday. That would open your eyes a little. Gentlemen, please, be more serious. Our undertaking is one of the ages. Scrawling a few scribbles on the floor with chalk and solemnly reading out a ribald verses in Latin is now considered a grandiose event. Jeremy, we should notify the Royal Society. Apparently, Her Majesty Dictionary needs to be corrected. What? How dare you? Look at this main menu. Settings. Please. Dude, that's way too loud. Can be a riddle in the background, but please, dude. Gentlemen, the quarrel is limited. We do not have much time. The midnight is upon us. I agree. To be honest, I'm sure we want to take part in this anymore. Yeah, I agree. Let's go. By the way, this game has multiple endings, so your ending might not be the same as mine, which is pretty cool. Game is saved, you can check your saves. And the coffee tea. Nice. The more focus, okay, nice, okay. This is maybe to get more achievements and stuff. That's pretty cool. I am glad that at least someone here has some common sense. I'm happy to please, my friend. Anyways, ready to lend my service as an advisor to those in need. Grrr. Very well, let's carry on. All that remains is to light the candles. Just a moment. We had matches somewhere. Malcolm, where did you put the matches? Matches? Yes, matches. You didn't remember to bring matches, Malcolm. Oh, please. Great demonologies do not keep such mundane matters in mind. I, on the other hand, am not a great demonologist, and therefore have my matches with me. Here you go, Jeremy. Harry has given you the matches to light the candles. Hopefully that's everything, or every candle key. It is done. We have done everything in accordance to the instructions from the book. It has to work. Maybe. It will work. I am sure of it. Not that I'm any doubt of your confidence, Malcolm. But if in my memory serves me right, you called these bathrobes you are dressed in majestic. I'm sure you are just as confident as they truly are quite that. Majestic? These are mantlets. You cret. What? What was happening right here? We were supposed to begin at midnight, aren't we? We do not have much time. Domination. We have no time. Jeremy, join the circle. Wait. Who? What is going on? Who is here? I am here. Is that good enough? Is that good enough for you? Or didn't you hope to summon some sort of a beautiful lady? Keep concentrating on the ritual. Something is responded. We have to continue. Ritual, not right. Wait, what? I don't understand you. Who are you? Jeremy, who are you talking to? Correct. Assist. Oh my goodness. Draw the signs of the demon will show you. Okay. Oh, was it wrong? Correcto. There we go. Just around. What happened? What did we do? You managed. Managed? Managed what? Where am I? What is happening? Now, we together. You have got a new achievement. You can see your achievements here, here, and here. Nice. Cool. What do you mean, together? What are you talking about? No! Stop! Dear God! No! Don't touch me! Ah! What is happening right here? What happened? Did I die? It would seem that I died. It is dark and cold and reeks of dust. Wake up. I know you are too stubborn to just pop off like that. Wake up. Harry? Harry Potter. No, I'm just joking. Oh, would you look at that? Our croaking prince decided to return to the mutual realm. Welcome back, my lord. First thing I see, I wake up is Harry's mug. Apparently, I am dead and gone to hell. What happened? Where's the others? Others? You mean the other members of Amazing Spiritualistic Club? As soon as you lost consciousness, I've noticed that Malcolm's heels flashing out the doorway. He's a great runner, you know. Must be true what they say. A talented man is talented in everything. I feel weird. My head is spinning. Oh, really? I am no doctor, but as far as my expertise goes, it is a common side effect of falling headfirst on the oaken floor. I have to admit that everything did not exactly go as planned. You planned? Harry, what did you mean? What do you mean? How do I explain this? You see... Nope, it is clearly not my day today. I really do need to know how to explain it in a nutshell, Jeremy. You do not expect me to let you leave without answering my question, do you? I would be amazed if you'd let me do that, Jeremy. I promise that soon you will have answers, Officer's Honor. Right now we have to leave. We've made enough noise, I'm sure. We left the dark silhouette of an abandoned house behind our backs. We walked quickly, as in a hurry to be as far away from the ritual site as possible. Harry gestured. Is it gestured? I think it is. Recalling Malcolm and his robe, and laughed. It seemed too loudly, but I almost did not listen. I felt dizzy and was a bit nauseous. That creature that we summoned, the one that walked to me, Harry can show his wit or as much as he wants, but I know what I saw. What is that word? Is it a R? Is it a P? Is it a D? Dramanian. I don't know what this is. I don't know what the first letter is. That bothered me before the ritual. Become a certainty that my life after the night would change forever. What the hell was that? Oh my goodness. That was insane. Oh no, I have to read this text again. I hate this text, dude. That night I was plagued and... Don't scroll down! That night I was plagued by nightmares. A woman I did not know tormented molted bodies and she was consumed by insane laughter. Oh, that is a D now. That's cool. Droplets of blood left carmine traces on the withered walls. As they flew off, the crimson claws of the monster wearing female geese. In the end, it turned around and looked at me with black void that was her eyes. Filled with terror, I screamed and woke up. My vision was blurred. Splitting headache was accompanied. I don't know what that word means. By unknown, dreadful voices, completely or quietly whispering into my mind. Something has happened. I left it with every fiber of my being. The following day, I spent waiting for Harry. Finally, my friend appeared on my doorstep. William, long time no see. How are you? Good evening, Master Fisher. Can't complain. Everything is splendid. May I offer you a cup of tea? Unfortunately, I cannot stay. Jeremy and I have business to attend to. We are leaving as soon as he's here. Harry, good evening. And there he is. Oh, Jeremy, are you alright? You are just pale and Grim Reaper. You're as pale as Grim Reaper. I've had nightmares the whole night, Harry. I feel awful. Yeah. Are you unwell, sir? Should I send a doctor? I do not think it is necessary, William. Sometimes bad dreams are just that, bad dreams. Whatever it may be, cab is waiting at the gates. We can leave as soon as you are ready. Well, I'm ready, baby. I'm ready, baby girl. Let's do this then. Jeremy, are you ready to move out? Have you I don't have a lot of matters to attend to now. It would be nice to know where we are going exactly. There, where you will get answers that I've promised. The grace of which you evade questions. Would shame any ballet dancer, Harry. Thank you. I practice every day. 3/4 of an hour before sleep. Jeremy, we have to be serious discussion ahead of us. And it concerns more than you and I. So please, trust me. Every time it sounds more and more suspicious. You know? I thought we're leaving. Now I should speak to this guy then. Alrighty then. Sir, as I understand, you will be leaving the manor. Everything would suggest it, William. And where would you be going, sir? At what time should I arrange the supper? All wonderful questions, William. Ones that I would like to know the answers to myself. Sir, if I may summarize, you are departing for God knows where and will return God knows when. It seems so, yes. I will arrange for something that will not require reheating. Thank you, William. Sandwiches are fine. Now what do we do? Now what do we do? Do we do the things that we do? We have arrived. Get out the cab, Jeremy. We are here. Impressive building, Harry Potter. But why are we here? I expected we would go to Did you expect us to go to some church or orphan shrine out in the woods? Let the street actors keep their cheap decorations, Jeremy. Reality is much more boring than you wish it to be. I can think of many ways to describe yesterday's events, yet boring fits none of them. In that case, it will be some time before you get a chance to feel boredom again. And now, let us come inside. We have to spend too much time on the doorstep already. That is not to say that our discussion seems more and more like a bad parody of something Lewis Carroll wrote. Jeremy, welcome to the club, Paladin. Place where enlightened gentlemen of London share their knowledge of arcane arts. Wonderful place, Harry. Those two gentlemen are playing poker right now behind your back. That is their preferred methods of sharing their knowledge, I presume. Sigh. Should I read sigh or should I... I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. It is not my fault that some of these members of the club are young lungers of aristocratic descent. It is not my place to judge them if they prefer to spend their time here playing cards and drinking brandy day in and day out. I understand, but still, what now, Harry? You promised me answers and I followed you. What do I have to do now? First of all, stop staring at our Nabian doorman. Is rude. Okay. Did I click on him? I don't even know. Did he move my mouse? Did this guy move my mouse? I'm not sure. Secondly, do nothing. The leaders of the order are gathering the unscheduled meeting right now. Orders? What order? What else have I forgotten to mention, Harry? Patience is a virtue, Jeremy. Do not worry. We will go to the meeting room right now, and you will be able to ask all the questions that you have. It is quiet in here. Are these people behind the table the leaders of the order? And do you think Harry is making fun of Malcolm's mantle? Who is the lady in the corner? And I do not like the way she looks at me. That lady. Oh, yes, I agree. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for answering my summons. If you report to believed Mr. Fisher, the gravity of the situation demands our immediate attention. I assume you are reason we have gathered here today, Mr. Mayers, Jeremy Mayers, at your service, sir. Very well, Mr. Mayers. Allow me to greet you on the behalf of the Order of the Golden Dawn. My name is Albert Stoneloft. I am the leader of this organization. Harry told me you'll be able to answer my questions. Unquestionably, we can, Mr. Mayers. But before we proceed any further, I would like to clarify a few aspects of our integration. You see, The Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn is the closest secret organization. Is a closed secret organization. If you do not, but if not, for your unfortunate predicament, sorry, there we go. Dude, my reading is so bad. Would you would be able, or you would have to never learn anything about us. We prefer the status of our order to remain uncharged or unchanged. To ensure that I have to insistently suggest that you join our ranks as an adept theoreticant. I don't know what this words means. I beg your pardon, Mr. Stoloft. Do not quite understand. Hear me? The knowledge you seek is in the secrets of the Order. Joining the Golden Dawn is the only way you can get answers you crave for. Mr. Fisher, I do not think Albert requires your assistance during this stage of negations. I don't know. Thank you, Carlos. So what do you say, Mr. Mayers? What is your decision? What do I get for becoming the Order of the Dawn? Besides the answers to questions, you mean? False humanity... What? False humility aside. What does it mean? I have to tell... The Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn is the most well-established occult society in Great Britain. I would also like to say that your presence here is the result of your interest in the occult. I'm sure we have something that will grab your attention. So, what do you say, Mr. Mayers? Will you join us? Very well. You've got an achievement. Madness to be brave. Splendid, Mr. Mayers. On behalf of our Order of the Golden Dawn, allow me to welcome you as a fully fledged member of the Order. Mr. Fisher, escort our new colleague to the guest room, please. Tomorrow will be a busy day. Will do, sir. Got an achievement on Steam as well. Madness of the Brave. Phew. Everything went better than I expected. Better. What's your expended worst case scenario? Worst case, you open the gates of hell right in the middle of the meeting. And all of us proceed with a roasting in the flames of hell. And the sounds of an organ music. Is that so? Well, it really didn't go quite as badly. Do not worry much, Jeremy. These snobs in painted bathrobes might seem like a pompous asses, but they know what they're doing. Even the lady. Jennifer? Omitting my own personal opinion of Miss Stoneloft. Yes, even her. Especially her. Miss Stoneloft. You mean Albert's daughter? Yes. Princess of our cozy little order, so to speak. I would gladly spend a few more hours with you, gossiping and whatnot. But you'd better get some rest. Tomorrow is a busy day. Let's go. I'll show you the guest room. Make yourself comfortable. Tomorrow is a busy day. Do I have to stay here? I could go back to my manor. It is safer this way, Jeremy. Until we figure out what happened to you, You should stay close to the order. Good night, Jeremy. It seems that I am kind of like an oculist now. And the only reason why I could have read oculist is because of Oculus Rift. What did they call me? Adapt Theoreticane. Theoreticane. I don't know. I'm not sure like that. I'm not sure if I like the way that sounds. What will my role be in the order? I wonder. I hope they won't make me wash the breakers and prepare the instruments for the rituals. Good thing father is in India. He'd be furious if he knew what I'm doing in his absence. I should probably get some rest. It was an eventful day. Oh, this text again. Laying there in the unfamiliar bed, I pounded all the occurrences of the passing day. What was supposed to be the childish game become a roaring hurricane of events and drastically changed my life. Order of the Golden Dawn. Occultism, my friend. Somehow involved all of it. Coming in search of answers, I sank deeper of the endless question. Dreadful thoughts and assumptions swarmed like a nocturnal midgets. Midgets. I think it's midgets, yes. Again and again, going through the event of the passing day, I slipped away into the restless sleep. Voices returned, dozen of them, male and female, child and adult. They talked to me through my dream. They screamed, whispered, sang. Some threatened me. Some were threatened. Others rang with exhalation. I tried to answer them. Ask me who they were. What did they want with me? But I didn't. As if some power forced my mouth to shut. I tried to resist, shout. All for naught. The unknown power kept tightening its grip, so it made it harder to breathe. With the last frantic attempt of defiance, I woke up. Where am I? How did I get here? What a strange place. Seems like I'm still dreaming. Here. You! I remember you! You are the demon that were summoned. You don't exist. Or am I still dreaming? Or am I simply going insane? Find book. Book? What book? There are hundreds of books here. Find demon mark. Demon mark? What demon mark? In the name of all is holy. What are you talking about? Find book! Oh my goodness, I got a fright there. Gah! My throat! Alright. I understand. Gah! We'll find here. Oh. A little more and I would have been no left to look for books. He spoke of some book of the demon mark. Who knows, perhaps a book is just an elaborate a metaphor, when in reality it means, for example, Clary. Not that I'm certain of extents for similarities between through process of women and demons. But to be honest, I wouldn't be much surprised if such a theory wouldn't be confirmed. Dear God, what am I saying? I always spew nonsense when I am nervous. Not to focus, alright then. Not to if I need to focus. Alright then. The books I was supposed to be here somewhere. Where in bookshelf are several books of occult symbols on their spines. Maybe it is the mark of the demon that I'm looking for. Let's see. Oh, I gate rune. Malcolm used one of these during the summoning. I cannot be completely certain, but it fits the term demon mark and the rest, especially since there are no other runes anyway. I'll try to study the books with the mark. Maybe one of them have one demon wanted me to find. Applied Demonology Volume 4. It seems that Malcolm used similar books during the ritual. What an Archaic form of English. I can barely understand the meaning of these sentences. Let's see what I can get from this. Right. Summoning of Laru is achieved by forming the summoning circle. If I'm reading it right, what is a Maru? There is something else here. Basic runes. Oh. Oh my head. Yes! It is here. It closed. Why is it in the book? Oh my goodness. Is this what you want? Runes? I do not know what they're doing, but please, I beg of you, stop. My head is going to crack. I remember. I know. Find the rest. Must remember. Doesn't seem like I have a choice. Alright. I will try to inspect other books. Okay. Social structure of demon society. Did someone really study the society of demons? Well, I'll be honest. I don't know that demons had society as such. Let's see. The book is like the others. Looks new, but appear older among the things. Has its own printers. Relationship between the demons and the process as much in depth. To put plainly, society of the demonic world is upheld by the straight power of vertical. Greatest value of the world of demons is substance acquisition, of which the primary goal of the presence in our world. By the virtue of my own humble merits, I allow myself to coin the term essence. I remember. Essence is important. Keep looking. We are not done yet. Very well. Let's see what we have in the other books. Okay. That's a different language, guys. Sounds familiar. What does it mean with the tag? The Hammer of Witches. But of course, it would be strange if this treatise would not be among the books of the demonology. Something tells me that is not it. If only one of these books could point me where I am. The Hammer of the Witches is a well-known book. Even my university library holds several copies of it. I definitely should skim through it. But I don't know if I'll find anything useful for the demon. Part 2. Question 1, Chapter X. Of the method of the witch devils through the operations of witches, something actually possesses men. So, devils can enter the head and other parts of the body of men, and can move the inner mental images from place to place. For sometimes a man is possessed for his own advantage, sometimes for a slight sin of another, and sometimes for his own venial sin, sometimes for others' heavy sin. In my case, evidently Malcolm was the facilitator of such another heavy sin. There must be something here on how to treat these obsessed. Prigmarriage, holy common, or excommunication. I should have guessed. This was one written by the Inquisitor. After all, I better return to the other books. There's one more. Demonology Volume 7. I don't think that many volumes. I don't know how many volumes there is after all. I can barely make out what's written here. Let's try. Summon Maru has to be an orchard in the material plane, or demonic spirit will be forced to return. Most simple and effective tools of acquiring are Fintelacries. I don't know what the word means. An enchanted item that holds the immaterial entity of Humaru or Mario spirits. Alternate way is the creation of possessed. During the ritual of the demon summoned directly into the human body, it has to be remembered. Then the ritual is complex and requires a vessel, a human being of predisposition towards possession. Should a demonologist create a possessed from a normal person, this possessed will soon fall to madness, cause a lot of evil, after which will wither and die. I do not like what I've just read. Maybe there is more. So, expanded list of runes. Runes, knowledge, power. Oh, my head. As if London Conservatory is rehearsing right in my skull. I remember more. I want more. Yes, I understand. Please stop this pain. Pant. I have no idea why it makes me go through these painful episodes. But I'd be immensely happy if it would stop. Maybe there's more books for me to mark. No? This one. This one is heavy. Unbelievable, this book is older than Britain itself. Symbols like Latin, and it's not English nor French. There is a tag attached. It would seem that it will not even be able to find out the name of this book. I better look through. I'd better look at the other books. Oh, they might be useful. Other books. It seemed that this one has it. I cannot see the other books from Demon Mark. Got an achievement. We got through all books. So this is it? Pity. I'm sure we will all find more than we know where to look. When we find out where to look. Okay. Perhaps you will find something. Books will help you through the game. Well, guys, I'm not gonna read through all of this. I'm very, 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 very sorry. This is a lot of reading. So, no thank you. Agreed. Well, no reason to moan about it. We will have... What? Are you talking? Undeniable. I do that. You did not do that before. A lie. We conversed before. During the ritual. I helped you correct summoning runes. Did you forget? No, 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 sir. Madam. No. I agree. You spoke. And not like this. You mean my manner of speech? Previously I was limited in my vocal abilities. Now I got better. Better because of books? Yes. I remembered runes, signs, rituals, words, essence. I need to remember more. Naturally, it would be naive to expect that it will be over so easily. What now? Are we just going to sit here? Whatever we are, until the judgment day. No need. We have found a basic information here. Remember, or remainder is not critical. We can leave. What happening? Something happened. I feel you're strange. Your change. We are not alone. Can't be. I would have noticed if something was another person here. No, not a person. Maru like me. Maru? There's another demon here? Oh my goodness. Human, demon, trespasser. Yes, hello? This is a simple misunderstanding. We are lost. And we are leaving already. Hope he does not listen. Oh, what? He does not listen. He will attack now. Prepare yourself. What do you mean, prepare? How is he going to attack? He's immaterial. Thieves. Enemies. Die. Ah! That was smart. Damnation. What was that? Electricity. I didn't know demons were capable of this. Focus, Jeremy. Guardian is going to kill us. We need to kill him first. I do not want to kill him. I do not want to kill anyone. Then we die. I do not agree. Neither do you. But your emotions do not let you see that. I don't. Listen closely. This demon, the starving one, is weak. We need only to damage its phylactery, whatever that may mean. Phylactery, I don't know. And he will be thrown out of this world. Yes, I remember something like that in the books. What it does look like. But what does it look like? I don't know. You have to find it before your body expires. I would assume it is one of the items on the display. Wait. What? I didn't get that. What does look like? What should I do? Calm down, Jeremy. Breathe. You can handle this. Okay, it sounds, sorry, I was reading through it. Sounds artifact-ish. I'm not sure, somewhere on this display here. Locked. Looks like glass. It's the only way. Although, it is a candlestick. This is some kind of dagger. Ow. I did cut myself. How? I didn't even touch it. Vorka blade. It can cut through touching. Demonologists used these several centuries ago. Is it phalacatory or not? Kill the thief! No. Come on, kill it. This thing. Asian goblet, is this it? Die! Painful. No. Keep searching. This thing. Oh wait, what is this? I don't know, never seen a thing like this before. I'm not sure this belongs in this world. So is it? Death. Absolutely not, keep searching. Serious wound, Jeremy. Can you hear me? God, it hurts. Destroy, burn, exterminate. Jeremy. You must resist. We cannot lose this way. My body, please. I do not want to die. Do not want. Goodbye, Jeremy. Looks like a guardian's face. That is it. Take it. Are you kidding me? Although I need to grab it. Do not touch it. Got it. What now? Oh, wait. What's happening? Hold it steady. Relax your arm. And let me guide your movements. I need a few seconds. Repeat the magic signs. Okay. Okay. The mask is scandling. What are you doing? It hurts. Stop it. You must endure, Germany. Jeremy, not Germany. Do not do this. Do not want this. Oh my goodness. I want to Pant. What did just happen? Are we alive? Got a new achievement, exorcist. Yes, we are, Guardian. It has fallen. Really? Hahaha. Hooray us. We need to leave. We have made enough noise. I'm sure we attract a lot of attention. If you say so. Stop right there, scum. This is it. You clawed dirtbag. It have danced in a LA. Jeremy. Harry, is everything alright? Is Archive unarmed? Mr. Mayers, what are you doing here? Oh, Miss Stoneloft, I have found an amazing fact about the demon I summoned. Me? I couldn't sleep. I decided to take some fresh air. I'd be interested to find out myself. I beg your pardon? Would you mind explaining, Mr. Mayers? I do not know how I got here, Miss Stoneloft. I went to sleep and the guest room and I woke up here. That explains the nightshirts. Nightshirts? Oh, for the love of... Actually, if I sleepwalked here, it is not surprising that I sleepwalked in nightshirts. Do forgive my appearance, Miss Stoneloft. Your appearance is not the issue, Mr. Mayers. I am more concerned about the improved summonabilism. What the fuck does that mean? I don't know. And that thing you're holding in your hands. Oh, you mean the mask? I've clink clink clink. I try to make that sound. Oh, what, Mr. Mayers? Are you all right? You seem pale, Jeremy, not Germany. Every time. Gah. I mean, gah. I barely remember what happened. Something attacked me, and I was holding this mask. It seems to be connected to the ritual you performed, Mr. Mayers. I do not understand. Some inconsistencies of your consciousness and of the summoned demon. Do not worry, it's nothing serious. Noteless destruction of phylactery of the guardian demon. I presume the demon you are summoned is somewhat stronger than we thought. Is it good or bad? I'd say it's simply a fact, Mr. Mayers. Harry would be so kind to walk our guest back to his room. I would like to look over the archive. Is it archive? Yeah. Let us go, Jeremy. Well done. By the way, even if unconscious, there we go. For the first demon banished is something to be proud of. Next time we wind up in a pub, drinks are on me. Time for a cool drink or a water drink. Alright. The next day I spent recalling events to the previous night. That what I have encountered. A Monroe. Demon. Being another world. A being of another world. Banished by me. Banished with an aid of another demon. I could not imagine a situation more wild, more twisted, and dangerous. I was drawn to take a step towards that danger, learn as much as I could about what happened to me. And yet, I wanted to never have to leave the house again. Finally, towards evening, I decided to go to the club. But then my guest once again walked to me. A face of a demon, much similar to a porcelain mask, materialized in front of my eyes. This time I was not surprised nor frightened, and did not delude myself with a vain hope that this is just a dream. I might have encountered something unknown, but I did not lose my common sense. Shadow, I almost died because of you. Not true, we both were in peril. If your body would have ceased functioning, I wouldn't have been able to stay in this world. I still don't see how my statement was wrong. We almost died. Being difference. Big difference. Ah, right. How short-sighted of me. I shouldn't have guessed. No sense in discussing flaws of your analyst of the situation. We have more pressing matters to discuss. You try to inform the man and woman that arrived about the victory of the guardian demon. Do not do that again. I understand. Okay. They are dangerous. In fact, those two were the most dangerous beings we met last night. You do recall that demon who tried to kill us, right? You are possessed. Demonologists consider those possessed to be a problem. Why do you think so? How would you even know? It was mentioned in one of the books I found in the archive. Those books contained a wealth of important information. Me being able to talk to you as an equal is the conscious or consequence of that fact. That doesn't explain why Harry and Miss Stoneloft have to see me as a threat. Demon becomes stronger in a human body. Now they trust you because they think I am a minor demon, not gifted with a consciousness of my own. And so they believe that you are completely controlling me. Maybe I do not control you. Maybe you also have no power over me. Except that my ability to choke me to death at any moment. But as I see, my death is not in your best interest. True. But they do not know that. Demonology teaches that any demon above minor always takes over the body of possessed. Suppressing his mind over the completely as subjudged. I do whatever. What the fuck? Yes, as I remember something similar now. There was also something about possession. Oh God, I am doomed. We are doomed. A troubling statement. Explain. The book that said that humans cannot host a demon for a long time. Body simply degrades. Only vessels can survive being possessed. This is the end. What a little left of my life will spend in unimaginable suffering. Flesh will melt off my bones. Blood will turn to dust and mind will burn, trying to get rid of the demonic taint. Calm yourself, Jeremy. First of all, book said nothing about unimaginable suffering. Secondly, this was a rejection. I'd expect that. You mean what exactly? As I said, there is no rejection. I assume you are a vessel, Jeremy. Really? How fortunate. Truly. Amazing coincidence. Man you talked to in the archive. Harry, was it? Was presenting during the summoning ritual. Wasn't he? I think I remember him. Yes, he was. It cannot be that he... It can. If right from the beginning, his objective was to provoke your possession, situation seems completely logical. I cannot judge your human relations. I'll just say that in the future you have to be more careful when dealing with him. I will take that into consideration. Going back to the main question, members of the Order of the Golden Dawn better not know about my current state. Amazing. I am listening to commands of your entity that does not even have the name of its own. Names are needed to separate one from another. We are one, probably one more entity moving in absolute negation, negligible, whatever that means. But I have to call you something. Even in animate object are given names, and you are clearly animated or animate, so to speak. I do not see how we will be able to act more effectively if I will have a name. Oh, for the love of God, give it a rest. Not a bad name. What do you think? Vi. I do not care. This name is no better or nor worse than any other. Great. So I'll be calling you Vi. If you wish. You are planning on going back to the club, aren't you? Remember my words. Be careful and mind what you say. Let's go then, baby. Good evening, sir. Are you planning on visiting the establishment that Mr. Fisher introduced you to? Just so, William. I hope today I will have to stay there overnight. I assume you means I should arrange for a warm dinner. Yes, it seems so, William. I will do the best to return it in time. I will arrange for a cab. Have a pleasant evening, sir. Thank you, William. You too. We have arrived. Club Paladin is somewhat strange walking in by myself without an escort. Sigh. I hope it will go better this time. Just how I realize I have no idea where to go. It is probably here. Somewhere. I'll try to find it. No, didn't we find it? How's this dude? Good evening, sir. I'm looking for Mr. Fisher. Would you know where I could find him? Sir? Good evening to you too. There's an open door. I can hear voices behind the door. I should probably wait until the people of the library are done talking. Wait a second. This is Jennifer's voice. I do not understand what eavesdropping is. Impolite, but do not eavesdrop. You got another achievement. Pointless and respect. But no, this truly is impolite. Manners make a man, William always says. Then I'll just wait here. I have to admit that this conversation goes no longer than expected. Maybe I should go, Mr. Mayers. I didn't expect to see you here. Miss Stoneloft. Good evening. I was looking for Harry. He always helped me to figure out my way around the Order. Unfortunately, tonight Harry is not to be expected. He is engaged in an Order's assessment. Oh, I see. Do not worry, Mr. Mayers. Your trip was not for nothing. My father wants to speak to you. It is about yesterday, isn't it? I assure you, Miss Stoneloft, of my deepest regrets. No, Mr. Mayers, nothing of the sort. I mean, it is connected to your triumph in the archive, but my father is not going to hold it against you. Is that so? I am glad. I think. He is waiting for you in the library. Good evening, Mr. Mayers. So let's go, baby. Knock, knock on the door, Mr. Stoneloft. May I enter? Yes, of course, enter. Good evening, Mr. Mayers. Pleasure to see you, young man. How are you doing? Oh, we are recording. I was like, what the hell? Is something wrong? I'm not recording. Oh, sorry about that. Can't complain, Mr. Stoneloft. Please, call me Albert. As you wish, Albert. I met Jennifer by the door of the library. Or to the library. She said she wanted, you wanted to talk to me about something. Ah, Jennifer. Always looking out to her old father's comfort. Yes, I wanted to discuss the events of last night, I would say. Don't think I was planned on chasing you. On the contrary, I am delighted. Delighted? I beg your pardon, Albert. I do not fully understand. Ah, Jeremy. Do you mind if I call you Jeremy? Yes, sir, it's fine. Do not be modest, Jeremy. To banish a demon guard just like that, like a child's play, amazing, magnificent. What bravery, what skill. Certainly it is not fully your doing. I'm confident that you have used the powers of your guest. Not truth be told, this does not diminish your achievements. Yes. And as you have recently and unexpectedly demonstrated your abilities, I have prepared you a first assignment as Adept of the Order. I'm listening. Yes, I'm listening. I do believe that after the events of the archive, your possession became apparent for you, Jeremy. You have encountered a demon. As far as I know, you did not find out how dangerous these creatures are. Maru. I beg your pardon? The books applied the demonology were called Maru. I managed to familiarize myself with a few of the text in the archive. Haha, brilliant. A commendable thirst of knowledge, Jeremy. Right then, Maru. It is not hard to imagine the severity of the consequence, sorry. Should the power of Maru fall into the wrong hands, lies, twisted, certainly hiding something. Oh God, not now. Jeremy, are you listening to me? Yes, of course. Do excuse me. My stomach has been bothering me for all night. A slight ail, nothing special. What I think about is the following. Recently has been a murder in London. Not the most amazing bit of news I recall. Indeed, London is a dangerous city, and on its streets, one part ways with his life much easier than I would like. But we have connected not with the facts of murder, but with a committed. But it was with a committed. I'm not a great fan of details of such sort, Albert. I understand. But we suspect that demonology might be involved in this tragic event. Might have been a sacrifice. Or someone managed to create a phylactery. I don't know. In any case, Order needs to find out as much as possible before the occurrence, Jeremy. I do not quite understand the how my abilities can be used there. Tell me, why do they use names so much? Just by the way. Tell me, have you ever been to a mortuary? Oh God. I will not go into detail on how I managed it, but we have gotten access to the body of a victim. Tomorrow you and Jennifer will have an opportunity to examine the advor. Just amazing. This is not the most pleasing way to spend your time. True. But it has to be done. If a murder is somehow connected to occultism, capture and the neutralization of the killer is our top priority. Alrighty then, I understand. Do not be so upset. Believe me, this experience will benefit you. Now then, if you have no more questions, I will have to bid farewell. Position of the head of the order comes with a multitude of duties, and time is much valued commodity these days. No questions. Good evening, Albert. Albert Fisher will call you for you. Be ready by 7 o'clock. Okay. Good evening. And the game just saved, guys. I'm very sorry, but this is where part 1 has to end. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed. If you guys did, please leave a like. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye.